I recall this one had an issue with service, and now I'm seeing we did have the motion for substituted service filed yesterday. So I may have signed off on it. I know I signed off on one this morning. I don't recall if it's yours. So we will have a reset of the scheduling status conference in 45 days.
Excellent. Thank you, Your Honor.
All righty. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Judge. May I be excused?
You may have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, the other case that Ms. Hanshu should be here for is the 10:30. So maybe we can give her a call. She might be preparing for the friendly suit. Just reviewing very quickly, Mr. Morphus, I don't think you were here at the last hearing. Is Miss, it was someone else. Is Miss Hanshu, was she just the ad litem?
I believe so, yes, Judge. And I can kind of, I apologize for not being here at the last hearing. I had a conflict in Galveston at the same time. So I had to appear in person there, and one of my colleagues appeared here. And then at the last status conference, we got email addresses for both of the defendants I'm going to butcher this last name. I apologize, but Mr. and Mrs. Famuia.
Mhm.
Uh, and I've been in contact with Mr. Famuia, and I actually got him to execute a waiver of service. He just hasn't submitted it to me yet to submit to the court. And I've reached out to Mrs. Famuia to do the same thing, just do a waiver of service. And
Mhm.
it was my fault. I typed in her email incorrectly. And I
Mhm.
just realized that mistake this morning. So I've been sending follow-ups to a completely random email address. So I sent a follow-up to the correct email this morning with the waiver of service and the original petition to see if we could get them to execute a waiver of service. It's my understanding they're just looking to sell the property
Mhm.
and pay it off in full. They're divorced, and it doesn't sound like
Right.
it was cordial. So you know,
Do you want to come back in about 30 days? It took me a second when I started to look at it, then I remembered that there were some individuals here, and communication was a thing. And so that's why we had done a reset. Although I felt, God, time must be flying. So I'm thinking maybe we reset for 30 days to check the status, and then hopefully that'll give you time to have an update and see where we're headed after that. What do you think?
Your Honor, I'm okay with that. And Your Honor, I also wanted to ask, the ad litem was appointed for both defendants. Like I said, we were able to get email addresses for both defendants. Only one of them has been responsive, but like I said, I was emailing the wrong email address. That's my fault, and I just emailed this morning. If I don't hear back from Mrs. Famuia in 30 days, maybe we could just have the ad litem file a report stating that, we couldn't locate her, and then, just have the ad litem go through and we could file a final dispositive motion, assuming, we get the waiver of service executed from the other defendant. Would that be okay with the court?
So have you been in contact with Ms. Henshu?
I have, Your Honor, yes. And
So I'll let
it
you,
was my understanding.
what I'm gonna do for now is just reset you for 30 days.
All right.
What happens after
Sounds,
that, we'll see. Okay?
sounds good. So just to clarify, 30 days from today being November 8th or November 7th, because the 8th is on
I think
a Saturday.
it'll probably be the 12th of November.
All right.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you. May I be dismissed?
Me, What about LVNB funding 4069?
Judge, no one's appeared. I'm on
Okay.
hold right now trying to speak to a human being on their line. It's a big company. It's a debt collection company.
Oh, I'm gonna call it. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And then also the same for the 0316.
Yes, ma'am. I also attempted that good call on that one too.
Okay. Miss Duran, are you here? Good morning.
Hi, Judge. Good morning.
Can you confirm on 0316 that Leslie Dodson received or opened the notice or received the notice, or there wasn't any issue with the notice for today's hearing? And then the same on 4069.
On for 0316, I'm only showing that ABC Legal has opened up that envelope.
And is ABC Legal plaintiff?
I believe they were just the service for the citations.
And does
Let me
it
look.
show Leslie Dodson?
What was the cause number you read back, Miss Duda?
2025 DCV 0316.
Yes, ma'am.
No, it's showing the e-service details are showing for a Matthew Clark and a Mark Johnson. And those are showing not opened.
Okay. And then what about 4069? There's no error, ¿verdad, Ms. Duran? It's not saying like error. Okay.
No, not like last time. I remember last time.
It happens.
And you said 4069, correct?
2024.
It's showing that they were served but not opened as well. Same thing.
Okay. So let's call them. Thank you, Ms. Udon. Calling cause number 2025 DCB 0316 LVMB Funding LLC versus Armando Juarez. May I have announcements, please? Is there anyone in the waiting room, Mr. Nanez?
No, there's not, Judge.
Right. This was scheduled for a default hearing. Plaintiff was noticed that did not appear today. The case is going to be dismissed for want of prosecution. Thank you. Call the next one. Do we have our pro se on the next one, 4069?
No, Judge, she has not showed up.
Okay. Calling cause number 2024 DCB 4069, State of Texas. I'm sorry. LVNV Funding versus Lydia Maciel. May I have announcements, please? Again, no one has appeared. Although notice was given to the parties, the case will be dismissed for want of prosecution. And it looks like, I think we're going to have our friendly suit folks coming in now.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Lopez.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, as soon as everyone's here, we'll get started on the friendly suit.
Yes, ma'am.
Sounds good, Your Honor.
Miss Mendez, who are you here for? I see you're here on the friendly suit as well.
Yes, Paula Mendez is one of the excuse me, I'm drawing a blank right now. One of the next friends. We have Paula Mendez
okay.
and then the
So
mother Francesca are both here.
witnesses, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I thought maybe you were another attorney. Thank you so much. We'll be
Sorry about that.
no worries. Mr. Almanzan, good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
You showed up. Thank you.
Yes, of course I did.
I
Yes.
saw your message. I said, okay, fine, cancel. So thank you for appearing.
Okay,
Let
of course.
you need me for something. You're good to go.
Okay, thank you, Judge. We'll see you. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
So Mr. Nunez, I let in that note taker, but I tend to think that those are AI things, so I was gonna kick it out, but now it's gone. So I don't know if Miss Hanshu is somewhere. Hello, Mr. Gremling.
Morning, Judge.
Have we made contact with her?
I'm sorry, Judge. I called twice and left 2 messages. I saw her note taker. I think she scheduled it, so she was probably aware of the hearing and just didn't show up.
Hasn't shown up yet. Have you all been in touch with her? Well, I'll need Miss Hanshu. I did receive her findings and
Yeah, we spoke yesterday, Your Honor. She was, and we're ready to have the hearing, and she was ready to go.
I'm a
not
little,
sure.
yeah, she's always here, so that's what, hope she's not stuck in all that traffic.
Wasn't there a bad accident on the
There's
freeway?
a few, yeah, there's a few. So, let's see if we can reach out again and see if we can find out if her status.
Yes,
Sounds
ma'am.
good.
As soon as we get her, we'll get started.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Honor.
Well, if one of you two has her cell number, you might try her on their cell number. All I have is their office number.
Let me try. Yeah. Who's the person? Oh, we'll put him to work. Has Soraya shown up yet? I sent her an email.
Mm. No, I've called her office several times. No one's answering.
Okay. Well, hopefully she's not in that accident.
Yeah, I hope she's okay because we talked yesterday and she's ready. She knew about it. She's ready to go. We had everything ready.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's okay.
Should have the balance of the hours put in. I put in about 20. Yes, and that's 15, more. Not really, but I mean, it's gonna go on, but it was a top. Well, it wouldn't work.
But you're smart. As soon as we hit 11 o'clock, we'll call your case, okay?
Sounds good, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I just told her this was a conversation, this is the report time, so she's got to come with. If we do both, and we're not sure, well, then the process will check, because I know
Mr. Nanez, while we're waiting, on yesterday's docket, we had a bond status at 1:30 on Holly Marie. I can't say the last name. It's 2025-0D03767. Do you know if she appeared for her hearing?
No, Judge, she did not appear.
All right.
And I believe Mr. Williams told Miss Hernandez that he has not had contact with her.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, who's keeping time? We already run past 11 o'clock. Mr. Smart, that's your case. All right. Calling cause number 2024 DCV 4742, Wells Fargo Bank NA versus Eric Manley. May I have announcements, please?
Carl Smart here on behalf of Wells Fargo, Your Honor.
And I show there is a Chinasa Emanaha representing Eric Manley. Do we have anybody in the waiting room?
No, ma'am.
Ms. Duran, can you check on that notice as well on cause number ending 0444?
Yes, Judge, I'm doing it
I'm
now.
sorry, not 0444, 4742. Wells Fargo, let me look. The notice went out on the 12th, so we're about a month out. The motion was filed in July. We have a bench trial set in November. Let me just check on that notice, Mr. Smart.
It is showing as served, but it says that the envelope has not been opened.
Okay. All righty. Let me look at your motion, Mr. Smart. I don't see there was an answer.
No, there's not a response. I have a number of cases with Miss, I can never pronounce her last name correctly. And I'd say about 15% of them she shows up on. So
Okay, you may proceed on your motion.
Your Honor, this is a motion for summary judgment based on default on a credit card matter. Along with our motion, we've included the affidavit of Lisa Ross. Ms. Ross is an employee with Wells Fargo. She testifies she's familiar with how Wells Fargo keeps the records and specifically with the records of the defendant in this matter. She's included 3 exhibits. The first is the credit card agreement itself. The second is a statement from September of 2023 showing the final time of payment was made on the account. The final is a statement from May of 2024, which is the final statement prior to the account being placed in charge off. It shows the amount due of $6,880.55, which is the amount that Wells Fargo is seeking today. It also includes a notice that the account is in default for failure to make payments when due. And as to attorney's fees, I'm not sure which attorney we put on this one.
Is it you?
Oh, it's me on this one. I've been an attorney in Texas for almost 25 years. I charge $190 per hour for these matters, which I actually think is more on the unreasonable side, but it's to the advantage of the defendant because it's low. And I'm requesting just a little more than 4 hours for a total of $800.
All right, anything else, Mr. Smart?
No, ma'am.
Okay, the court did review your motion and will accept the exhibits, take judicial notice of all the documents in the court's file and grant your request for summary judgment. I don't know, I think I'm caught up on my emails, but I don't know that I received a proposed judgment or order on this. So please forward that to Ms. Hernandez so I can sign off on it.
Can I just get her email address, make sure I get it to the right spot exactly?
It's my.hernandez@elpasocountytx.gov. If you look at her name on Zoom, the email is right there.
I see.
Alrighty. Thank you
Thank
very
you, Your Honor.
much. Have a good day. So has anyone heard from Soraya? Now I'm a
Yes,
little.
Your Honor. She just called me. She said she's about to log on, that her phone and internet have been down completely.
Okay.
And she's trying but that she said it looks like it's coming back up and she should be logging on soon. I said, well, we're here. So,
Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't mean a delay. I know you had your witnesses there. Okay.
thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, is everyone ready?
Hi, Judge. I'm so sorry. I lost electricity and I couldn't call you.
We were
My
so
phone
worried.
was dead. I'm so sorry.
No worries, but we were worried. I said, this is so unusual. So,
I had zero electricity. I had all my computers were dead. My phone was dead because everything was sitting there plugged in without electricity since probably 10 last night.
oh no.
And I have no landline. Like maybe I should probably have a landline in the future.
Are
So I
you,
have no way to contact anyone. I'm so sorry.
no worries. Are you ready to proceed though? Are you?
I am. I mean, what I circulated yesterday, I corrected, Your Honor. There was a typo in the order to invest. I just changed where it says pay Rachel Mendez to a paid lump sum. Those are the only changes I made, and council had indicated it was acceptable to move forward with the order as it was and with the memorandum as I prepared it.
Okay. So the change that you're referencing, Ms. Henshu, is that, let me double check.
That would be in the order.
Okay, and that was, oh, that was this morning. We received it this morning at, well, let's see. You sent it yesterday evening. So did that already have the change or should I be receiving an amended?
No, I'll send you the new order to invest just with the typo corrected, but I did want to, well, I couldn't have sent it if I tried, but last night I wanted to know from council whether or not having it confidential as I've created it was acceptable.
Mm.
And they said that it was, but that's really up to the court and to council how you want the order to invest. Typically, the orders to invest are specific because they have specific instruction to the district clerks. But this is an annuity. And so the language of the annuity is within this order as it was, well, it's really kind of, it's really like the surface of the language that they need. The judgment has the language that they need, but the order and the judgment both are filed. So I guess we should talk to council to find out whether
Yeah,
or
like
not
I
they
said,
can.
In the email yesterday, sorry, the judgment that Randy's preparing will have that exact language the annuity company sent around that needs to be in the judgment. And I think the only thing different between that language and then what you had in your order was you didn't have Pacific Life. You had it as the JCR investments, but it's Pacific Life is the annuity company. JCR just gets it. They're like the third party that gets it all set up, but it's all through.
For my
Progressive,
purposes,
right?
for my purposes, and for purposes of this hearing, then I'm going to anticipate that I'm going to get a new set of documents. Okay, so
Yes.
what I received yesterday, this morning, I'm basically going to trash because I don't want to get confused. And I'll
Well,
let
it's just order to invest and it's only a typo, Your Honor, so you can use what you have.
so, but that JCR language, that's gonna change, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna use that order to invest. So I will ask that you all forward at the end of the hearing, a full set of
And we
documents.
may not need an order to invest. I mean, we have everything in the judgment. It'll cover all that.
Your Honor, I prepared an initial proposed judgment, which I sent out this morning, and I've asked that they both look at it and make any changes or additions they want. And as soon as we get that done, I'll send it to the court.
Okay, all right.
And that's true, Your Honor. I mean, if they have a judgment, the order to invest is typically the ancillary document that we have to produce because most of the checks go to the clerk's office and they have to have an order in order to put it into an account and proceed. If the annuity's been set and the judgment dictates, that should probably be enough.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
I think we typically see the order to invest along with the judgment. But what I'm saying is what I received yesterday, I'm not going to use. I'm going to wait for a new, fresh set of documents that's all conforming, has all the language it's supposed to have. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's get started. Calling cause number 2025 DCV 0444, Paula Mendez and Francesca Avila's next friends of Rachel Mendez versus Ramon Parada and Desiree A. Fuentes. May I have announcements, please?
Yes. Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Lopez for Paula Mendez and Francesca Mendez as next friend of the minor Rachel Mendez.
Randy Grambling on behalf of the defendants, Your Honor.
Soraya Yanat Hanchu, court appointed ad litem.
Good morning, and we are set for a friendly suit this morning. Mr. Lopez, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're going to call Paula Mendez, one of the next friends of the minor, to prove up the hearing or to
right.
prove up the case.
Miss Mendez, if I could have you all unmute. And Miss Mendez, would you raise your right hand, please? Ma'am, do you swear or affirm any testimony you provide today will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. You can put your hand down. If you would speak loud enough, my court reporter is on the screen as well and is taking all of our proceedings down for the court record. And please state your name.
Paula Mendez.
Mr. Lopez, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning.
Like the judge said, let's just make sure and speak really clearly and loudly, especially I know you're in our conference room downstairs. It echoes a little bit, so it'll help for the court coordinator or for the court reporter to take everything down properly, okay?
Okay.
So, Paula, you understand that we are here today for a friendly suit on behalf of Rachel Mendez, correct?
Yes, sir.
And this stems from a car crash that involved your nephew, Ray Mendez, back in June of 2024, correct?
Yes.
And sadly, and unfortunately, in that car crash, Ray was a passenger with the defendant who was under the influence and crashed and fled the crash, and that crash killed Ray. Is that correct?
Yes.
And Ray was your nephew, correct?
Yes.
And you and Ray, at the time of his passing, He was not married, but he was survived by his parents and his daughter, Rachel, the minor in this case, correct?
Yes.
And as a family, you all are very close, even though he wasn't married, you're still very close with the mother of Rachel, Francesca, who's also here sitting next to you, correct?
Yes.
And Rachel is the custodial, excuse me, Francesca, the custodial parent of Rachel. But like I said, as a family, you guys are all very heavily involved in the raising of Rachel and including yourself, Ray's parents, and Francesca, correct?
Yes.
And you have a durable power of attorney to make all financial decisions and legal decisions for Francesca, and you provided me a copy of that, correct?
Yes.
And so that's one of the reasons that we have you here today as a part of this case, because you have the power of attorney over Francesca for those decisions. But we do represent all of you, the whole family in this case.
Yes.
And you understand that in prosecution of this case that we've had for a while, the defendant has offered a settlement to on behalf of your parents and Rachel. And as a family, y'all have sat down and talked about it and have agreed on settling with the defendant, correct?
Yes.
And as a family, your Ray's parents agreed on how to split up some of that money. And the amount that would be the total amount that was offered is the entire policy limit for the defendant of, I believe, $50,055, correct?
Yes.
And then the family sat down and together decided on how to split up that money. And the part that is at issue for the court today is the amount that's going to go to Rachel, Ray's daughter, correct?
Yes.
And Rachel is 4 years old now?
Yes. Yes.
And the amount of the settlement that would be going to Rachel, if approved by the court, is $30,033, correct?
Yes.
And you'll understand that if the court approves that settlement, then that is all the money that Rachel could receive from this incident, correct?
Yes.
And that settlement amount, some of it would have to go to pay our attorney's fees and the case cost, and the rest would be what goes to Rachel directly, correct?
Yes.
And we talked about it and we agreed to reduce our attorney's fees from 40% to 8.33%, I believe is what it comes out to $2,500, correct?
Yes.
And then the case cost associated with the case for Rachel's portion is $186.04, correct?
Yes.
And so you understand that after paying both of those items out of the settlement, that would leave $27,346.96 for Rachel, correct?
Yes.
And we discussed it and I explained that if approved, that money doesn't go directly to Rachel, that the court would want that money to be held until she's 18, correct?
Yes.
And being that it was so far down the road, we talked about the different options, and one of them was maybe putting it in the registry of the court or in just a savings account, but that wouldn't gain much interest, correct?
Right.
And so you guys decided as a family that that money should be invested into a court-approved annuity that would guarantee payments out to Rachel beginning at the age of 18, correct?
Yes.
And after reviewing several options and looking through all the A+ rated companies, you all decided on an annuity through Pacific Life, correct?
Yes.
And that annuity would pay out 3 separate checks to Rachel at different ages, correct?
Yes.
And beginning at the age of 18, Rachel would receive a check for $10,000, correct?
Yes.
Then again, at the age of 21, she would receive a second check for $20,000, correct?
Yes.
And then finally, at the age of 25, she would receive a final check in the amount of $32,663, correct?
Yes.
So in total, the annuity would be paying her out $62,663, correct?
Yes.
And that, doing the math on that, as we talked about it before, that kind of comes out to about a 4.7% return, correct?
Yes.
Which was the highest one available of all the A+ rated companies, correct?
Yes.
And as a power of attorney over Francesca, and as you know, discussed with y'all's family, do you believe that this settlement would be in the best interest of Rachel?
Yes.
And are you here asking the court today to approve that settlement on behalf of Rachel?
Yes, I am.
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Mr. Gramling, do you have any questions for Ms. Mendez?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
Ms. Hanshu?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
Ms. Mendez, thank you very much for your time. Mr. Lopez, do you have another witness?
What's that, Your Honor?
Have another witness?
We don't plan to call Francesca unless the court would prefer for us to. Yeah, I could call for a few quick questions, but she does prefer to have Paula. She's there, but you know, if you want to speak to her one-on-one, or if you'd like, I could call her and ask a few questions.
Let's go ahead and call her, please.
Okay, we will call Francesca. Ty, if you could move the camera.
Yeah, we might need to move the camera. Thank you. Ma'am, would you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm any testimony you provide today will be the truth and the whole truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Put your hand down if you'll state your name for the record, and just make sure you speak loud enough. There is a little bit of an echo, okay?
Francesca Avila.
What's the name again, please?
Francesca Avila.
Thank you. That'll work. Go ahead, Mr. Lopez.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Francesca. And just like the Honor said, just like that, speak really loudly, please, okay?
Okay.
And Francesca, are you a parent with custody of the minor involved in this matter, Rachel Mendez, your daughter?
Yes.
And you have provided a full power of attorney to Paula for all of your financial decisions and legal decisions, correct?
Yes.
And you heard me talk to Paula just now and ask her questions about why we're here today, correct?
Yes.
And so you fully understand that we're here today for the settlement that's been offered that would pay out your daughter, Rachel, correct?
Yes.
And you've been involved in all the conversations, and as the family are also in agreement to the settlement, correct?
Yes.
And you're also in agreement that you believe it's in the best interest of your daughter, Rachel, correct?
Yes.
And you would like the court to approve this settlement, correct?
Yes.
And you understand this is all the money that could ever be paid out to Rachel on this matter, correct?
Yes.
I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right. Anyone have any questions for Ms. Avila?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, just one question. Ms. Avila, do you understand that the money that is being deposited into this annuity will be solely for Rachel's use? And it's something that no one in her family other than Rachel, when she becomes of age, will be allowed to access?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else for Ms. Avila? All right.
No, Your
No,
Honor.
Your Honor, not from us.
Thank you, Ms.
Not-
Avila. Thank you, Ms. Mendez. All right, Mr. Lopez?
No further witnesses, Your Honor. We just at this time, if the court doesn't have any further questions, I ask that the court would approve the settlement on behalf of the minor as explained.
And is that the recommendation from the ad litem, Ms.
It
Hanshu?
is, Your Honor.
And in fact, I did receive a report, Ms. Mendez and Ms. Avila. The court appreciates your testimony today and is going to find that the settlement is in the best interest of the minor. And so I will approve the settlement as proposed. I do have pending documentation. As soon as I receive it, I will sign off on it and file it with the papers of the court. Good luck to you both. Good luck to you both.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
We'll
you, I
get
appreciate
those
it.
final documents.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If you don't think there's going to be a delay, I'm going to put like an entry in about 2 weeks, but I know you all will probably have it before then. Okay.
We will.
Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Thank
Have a
you
good
so much,
day.
Your Honor. Sorry again for my delay.
Oh,
Thank you for waiting
no
for me.
worries. To make sure that I'm clear, the ad litem fee is also approved. I did see the ad litem
Thank
invoice.
you, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good day.
You
Thank
too,
you.
Your Honor. Thank you. Gentlemen, should we jump on a call about the order to invest?
Yes, we could talk about it.
Okay, go ahead and call me, Matt, and I can add Randy.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Have a good day.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Thank you, Judge.
And Agnes, I think that's our last one for today. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.